welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new game series. This time around, we're playing TransOcean 2 Rivals. For those of you who don't know, this is completely average gaming, and you're watching this game series with me. We'll play the campaign in this game series and see how that goes. So far, before I've played this game for a couple of hours, ages ago when it came out, ready to jump in with a new go. I've gone ahead and created a shipping company for us. It's called, company name is Average Shipping. Surprise there, probably. I chose this guy because I got a red beard. Unfortunately, my head isn't red, so doesn't really fit well. Hair-wise, nor do I have a long hair. I chose the average blue color, or as close as we can get to it. Here we can see a couple of different models. And just this logo because it kind of looks like it might just have a little headset on. Although that might be stretching the imagination there. But oh well. We're going to jump right into the single player campaign. Let's get started. As you can see, I already have one medal here, bronze. That's about as much as I've played before. As the chapter introduction here says, so you thought that after TransOcean, the shipping company, you had the boss magnate title all to yourself. Well, you hadn't reckoned on new and all rivals. Now it's time to see if you are still up to it, put that past behind you, and step up to the new challenge. Well, I love stepping up to challenges, but usually I fail, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright, here we are. Well-known shipping company, shipping owner files for bankruptcy, loses everything. Rumors of crooked lawyers, saboteurs, and pirates won't go away. But who was behind it all? Shipping company consultant Hiram T. Witherspoon, behind bars. Investor Lydia Bliss Smith plays mysterious role. The beginning of a personal vendetta? Famous shipping boss after bankruptcy withdraws to Alaska, reclusive life as dog sled pilot, saddening for a tycoon. It's getting intriguing. And we're here 5 months later, and we're about to get into it. Hi there. I know you don't know me, but we have a friend in common. I am Hiram T. Witherspoon's sister, Heather. I'm so glad we've found you at last. You have to help me get Hiram out of jail. Probably think it's impossible since you could never pay the $25 million euro bail. Well, this is going on way faster than I can read. But I didn't come to see you without a plan, without a good plan, in fact. In the last few months, I've been working my way into the shipping business and giving it everything I have, but I can't make it on my own. I need you, especially if the rumors are true and that Blythesmith woman was the one who put Hiram behind bars. I've been able to take out a loan we can use to found our shipping company and have opened an account with the 10 million euros. Are you with me? I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Yeah, so that's how that goes. For Hiram. Okay, you're living in Anchorage now? Well, no, I'm living about here in Oslo. Well then, let's make that where we put our headquarters. Let's click the port. So this is your new home. It looks like okay for a fallback position, but very soon we are going to have to spend more time in your headquarters. And there's a construction site for it on the right. Click it. This is a lot of introduction, but we'll get there eventually. Now that's what I call a nice office. 2 million euros isn't too bad for it either. Or so she says. I've been able to pick up a ship on the second-hand market, but it's by no means the best. And pity it's only a feeder container ship, but then again, feeders are the smallest container ships, and they can reach all of the ports that bigger ships can't. Cool, shall we find some contracts for the ship then? This is the first step to putting together Hiram's bail. Would you like an introduction to the game? This is intense, the introduction thing already, so I want to say no, but it's been so long, I'm gonna click yes. Open the contracts list by clicking on the terminal in the bottom left. So this one, I suppose. This is the contracts list. Here you can see all the contracts that are currently available in Anchorage. For example, the Gallery International Company would like you to ship antiques. It involves a cargo volume of 100 TEU. Don't remember what that's true for. 20 foot equivalent unit. All right, the equivalent of 1,800 tons. 1 TEU is this is the standard unit size for a container. By the way, these containers are always 6 meter long and 2.5 meters high. I guess 6 meters is 20 foot. Gallery International will pay you 170,500 euros ish for the contract when you deliver the goods. In order to check whether one or more contracts will fit on board the ship, move the mouse over a contract or select several of them. The ship's cargo volume and cargo weight bars will then show you how full it will be. If you look down here, you see it changes by what shipping we were doing. Also see the fuel level, and I suppose you don't really see the service requirement level. Oh well. In order to show the destination for a contract on the map, move the mouse over a contract, give it a try. There we go. We'll take a look at the journey time, deadline, and fuel a little later. For now, start by finding yourself a few contracts and accept them using the bottom below the list. I suppose that's that one. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably try to get as many contracts as possible going to the same exact area. So those are all going to Metro Vancouver. I thought it said that if I selected several, it would show how full it would be, but I suppose it doesn't. Oh, as I hover over them, then it shows. All right. Well, to get started, we'll just ship these items here to Metro Vancouver, load the contracts. So here, if you really want to accept the contract, the transportation deal will become binding. So don't disappoint the customer. There are enormous fines if you cancel contracts later on. And where does the fines? I don't see any fines written here, so well, if the fines aren't written in the contract, they're not binding. Awesome, your first contracts. Well, are you getting that warm feeling all over again? Now, here's a listing of the loaded contracts. When one of the accepted contracts is selected, its destination port is also logged as a voyage destination. Once the destination is logged, you can have your ship cast off immediately for the destination port. We'll cast off then, and there goes your ship. Let's have a look at it. Go back to the world map by clicking on the arrow here at the top. There is en route. It is. There it is, en route. Here at the bottom left, you have an overview of list of ships. Of course, at the moment there is just one. Click once on your ship there in order to see information about the route. All right, I'll indulge you, Missy. Here you can see the fuel status, the condition of your ship, the starting point and destination, the speed, and the remaining duration of the voyage. You can also alter the ship's speed here during the voyage. A tip, the same window will open if you click directly on your ship from the world map. Here you can direct your ship to a destination right away if it's sitting at anchored in port. Alright, awesome, your first trip in quite a few years. Feels pretty good, huh? Guess it does, since I didn't have time to talk to you anymore. We're paused, that's probably why we aren't moving. But alright, I can fix that. Let's go full throttle. That didn't take long. Hello, just wanted to introduce myself. Clark Masterson Inc. I see that you have also formed a shipping company. That's correct. Now, my shipping company is the #1 outfit around here. And I don't see that anything ought to change. You reckon average shipping can compete? We'll see about that. We damn sure will, bro. Ha! I only knew. If only you knew. A rookie. Pah. You're up for the challenge, aren't you? And then something more. I've noted the destination here that we have to reach in order to successfully complete the challenge. Complete the chapter. Alright. Alright. Do you really want to skip the... No. Oh, you want me to click that? Alright. In every chapter, there are exactly 3 goals. If you achieve one of them, any one, you will receive the bronze medal. Unlike the next chapter, if you achieve 2 goals, you will get silver and 3 gold. Surprise, surprise. All right. Here we see our what we need to do. Deliver at least 20 contracts on time. No problem there. No more one-time contracts than all the rivals. All right. Possibly. We'll see. Have 10 million euros more in your account than all your rivals. Okay. We'll see. You have a certain amount of time for all of these goals in each chapter. If you want silver, then you have to complete 2 of the goals by the end of the chapter. Not easy. And for gold, you'll have to pull all the stops. Alright. Now close the menu again. Thank you for that informative information there. Are we just going to start now? We are at least moving, which is, a good thing. Ahoy there, your ship has entered the destination port. You'll find a notification for this here in the top left. Click it once. Click once. Here you can see an analysis of this voyage. On the first page, there is a summary of the profit or loss. This is the bonus, the job earned, minus any required tugboat fees due or contractual penalties. Tugboat fees have to be paid in every port, but the amount of these fees vary from port to port. Contractual penalties are required when a contract is delivered too late. We'll take a look at deadlines in a moment. On the second page, you'll see there are a few more details. Take your time looking at them and click on to port when you're finished. Okay, here we go. Bonuses, tugboat, blah, blah, blah. Probably very important, very fun. Please just skip it to the port. We go. Here we are back at the port where your ship is docked. Your ship has, of course, consumed fuel during the voyage, so we'll fill it back up. To do this, click on the ship in the port. There we go. Fuel icon. Here you can see the local fuel price in comparison to the lowest and highest global prices. Think carefully whether it's really worth filling up at a higher price or perhaps only tanking the minimum you need. Alright, fuel up. This is pretty close to minimum, right? Probably not that much to lose there. Open the contracts list by clicking on the terminal. Yes, ma'am. Another important point in a contract is the distance to the destination port. We'll take a look at the deadlines afterwards. For example, your ship would enter Los Angeles in 3 days. The shipping jargon terms? Shipping jargon terms, really? Okay, whatever that is. For arrival time is ETA. Oh, the shorthand. Estimated time of arrival. This is, of course, dependent on the speed of the ship, shown here on the left. Enter a different speed and see how this changes. Yeah. Here we see 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10 days. Let's not go 10 days, huh? Fuel consumption is also dependent on the speed, logically. Don't you think? Move the mouse over various contracts and you'll see the consumption in tons displayed next to the fuel gauge. Fuel consumption increases potentially exponentially with speed, so you'll be more likely to make it over long distances with fewer knots. You can also use the fuel bar in this menu to top up. Right then that's enough talk. Yes, finally. Go on and find as many contracts as possible to fully load your ship. The more contracts that are going to the same port, the better. No shit, Sherlock. Hope that doesn't violate any any of those copyright things by mentioning Sherlock there. And by clicking on the cast off button, as we did before, we can send your ship off to the destination of the selected contract. There we go. Learn to speak, buddy, and back to the world map. And we are moving ever so slowly. Can we even see us moving? We can. Barely. Looks like this is literally shipping along the. I guess there might not be that many beaches here, but if there were, we're shipping along the beaches. Let's not go that slow or that slow. Let's just, speed up. Last but not least, we come to deadlines. Every contract has one, and what would it be without one? Well, I thought you said enough talk, but I suppose you were lying to me. We can also open the contracts list using the bottom button when on the world map. Okay, contracts list. There we go. If deadlines is very tight or the ship sails too slowly, the deadlines might not be met. In this case, you will have to pay a daily contractual penalty for every late day. This is paid when you move your cursor over the contract value. There we go, 20 per day. All right. However, the tighter the deadline, the higher the contract bonus. You can see just how much bigger by moving the mouse over the euro symbol next to the deadline. Deadline, euro symbol. I don't see any euro symbol. Am I, there we go. There we go. All right. 58% bonus. All right. I can dig that. And 54, that's all that we have to think about there. We just read that. And that's about it on the subject of deadlines. Pretty straightforward, don't you think? And for now, and from now on, I really will be leaving you in peace. Thank you. Your rival shipping magnate, Clark Masterson, is waiting to be crushed. Damn straight, girl. Oh, and if you don't know how to proceed, you can find help for every screen by clicking on the question mark here at the top of the screen. All right. Well, I guess that was it. Let's find some contracts going to the exact same spot so we can fill up nice and good. There we go. Nice little sum of money there. How's the fuel prices here? It's pretty low. We'll fuel up. Thank you. And we'll leave. Yes. Thank you. And cast off. Here we go. We are running towards Monsanto? Something like that. I don't know. I took Spanish for 2 years, and about all I learned was unas cervezas, por favor. And that was this kind of Spanish, mind you, not this kind of Spanish or Mexican, I suppose they might call that. I am not entirely certain. All right, 1.5, made a decent profit there. If it was this easy making dope when shipping, I'm pretty sure more people would ship stuff around the world. But then again, the price would drop and it wouldn't be so fun, I suppose. All right, we're back here in another port. This time it's Manzanillo or something along those terms. Gonna butcher all of the names that aren't English or Norwegian. Possibly make Swedish and Danish. Maybe. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll even manage the German ones. All right, let's see here. Let's grab those 3. Why can I grab this one? Can I? Does that mean I can? I can. All right, then let's grab that one instead. Good story. That was more expensive than where we came from. Let's not do that then. Unload those contracts. Yes, we will. Thank you, woman, and goodbye to you as we ship off to over there. Do I have any intel on how my enemy competition is doing? Here we go. We are 4 million behind. All right. There were more on-time contracts than all other rivals. All right. Well, we're leading that one. for now. Means we at least got one contract down for right now. Contract list. We're gonna have to fuel up here, so we'll just fuel up full, whatever the cost of that is. Now, what kind of, well, we can go back down again. 6 days. It will take me 7 days to go back down with a penalty of, well, this one's still worth it, but is this one though? I don't really think it, well, let's see, it would be. So let's grab both of those. And wait, oh, we can at least do this one, which is nice. It's nice, very nice. Yes, yes. There we go, and cast off to sign and cast off and go, go, go. Can I buy another ship somewhere here? What is the price of a ship? Contracts list. Shouldn't there be a place to buy a ship here? Can I not buy any second ship? No? Is it here? Can we buy a ship here? Wharf? Sounds like a place to buy a ship. Suppose not. Is there a old wharf? The bits and pieces people don't want anymore? No? Okay. Wharf. Alright, we're in Star Trek here. Haha. Yeah, I find that funny. You might not. There we go. Got some expenses. Probably some penalties too, but who cares? We made money. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna leave it there for this time around. We are currently doing just fine on these, or we were at least. Now we're not doing as fine anymore. Current metal. Is that silver or is that nothing? I want to say silver, but we haven't completed any goals. So we were in lead here earlier. We were 4 million behind there, so I guess we have caught up a little to this one. This one we will most certainly get, no problem at all. We're at 14 already, 92 days left. All right. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure and a privilege playing for you guys. Hope you liked it. If you did, don't be shy. Smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave it the love and hate down below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio!